This conference will now be recorded.
Thank you very much for joining this session. So this is the first class, and so people are coming from the different backgrounds. Okay, so basically let us see first of all what is the RPA in real time. So RPA is like a RPA means robotic process automation. Okay, open the notepad. RPA. So robotic process. So this is the abbreviation of the RPA, robotic process automation. So normally, so in the normal softwares, so suppose for example any .NET, Java, or SAP, these things and all. So it's like they are just using to build the applications, right? So suppose if you just take anything like a Java, PHP, right? So these are all the things. Java or C++. So anything. So these things are used to build the applications. What do you mean by applications? Applications may be a web application. Suppose applications is like a applications may be a websites, web apps, or mobile apps, right? Desktop apps. Okay, so by using the different languages, so the software engineers will build the applications like a web applications, the websites, what we are looking websites examples like a you just give the some examples of the web applications websites in the chat window. So what do you mean by web applications? Daily usage web applications, right? You just ping in the chat window for all the web applications you're using daily. Okay, so I will say, so web applications is like a Gmail is a web application, Google is a web application, YouTube is a web application, right? So where you are interacting with the browser, through browser in the sense the browser is like a Chrome, EA, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox. By using these, you are interacting with the one applications, right? Those are through URLs or through web interaction, right? So that is web applications. Mobile applications is like a Ola, Uber. So there is a lot of mobile applications out there. So desktop applications like MS Office. Suppose if you just use the Excel, this is application which is a desktop application. That means so once you install that software into your local system, then only that is a desktop application. Suppose Notepad is one Notepad, right? This is the desktop application. So you can call it as a Windows application or desktop application. Okay, so by using the different languages where they are building the applications, but the RPA is a robotic process automation. It is like a automation. Automation is like automating something without the manual mundane tasks, any repetitive tasks. Suppose if you have a same type of work you're doing multiple times, so then that is called repetitive, time consuming tasks. If you want to automate without human intervention, that's called automation. Without human intervention, the robot means basically the word robot is nothing but it's not like an actual physical robot what we are seeing outside. It's a software robot. So it's like a piece of software which is sit into the system, and that software is like it will work as a human. Okay, so it will mimic as a human. So normally you can see the mimicking. So one person is doing the mimicry. So this as it is a same acting like a same type of person, right? So it's like a mimicking the human actions. Okay, so the same actions. So that is a robot. Robot means it's like it's not like a physical robot. It is a virtual robots or a software piece, a piece of software which sits into the system, and it will it will act as this like a human. So okay, the actions and automation like a without human interaction. So without human interaction, so no need the human. So without human interactions, if anything is working, then that is called automation. So we're just seeing a lot of automations, right? So from the last many years onwards, so we're seeing a lot of automations. Manual works are automating everything, right? Earlier they are just doing the manual work, but they are now converting it to the automation. So a process is like a normal process. The word process is like the process, any process. So student registration process, you can call it as that involves the multiple steps, okay, or employee onboarding process, okay. So passport application process. So you have to submit these things. So these are all the documents we have to submit. Okay, these are all the registrations we have to do. So the process is nothing but it involves a steps, sub steps. Okay, any process, anything is a process. That means process means like it involves multiple steps, right? So so the whole thing is called a process. Okay, so robot means it is a virtual robot, not a physical robot. It is a software robot, and process is like any process which involves multiple steps, and automation means without human intervention. Got it? Okay, so without human intervention, this is a actual process. But automation, yes, automation is already there before RPA. Okay, before RPA, people do automate the processes or any works. So which is done by the users. That manual work they are automating by using the coding. Okay, they can automate by using the C#. They can automate by using the Java. They can automate by using any language, Python, right? Any language they are automating. A PowerShell. There is a lot of languages out there. So they are automating a lot of stuff. Okay, they are already done. There is a lot of processes running, automating. Okay, but the thing is here they wrote a lot of code, hundreds of lines they wrote, right? So there's a lot of code is involved to automate any process. But RPA is like the first time is like code free in the sense we're not going to write a code, we just drag and drop and arranging the logic, that's it. Okay. So for this, so that's why for the RPA, so many people are coming from the different type of backgrounds. So the people who are just doing testing, they are coming to the RPA. There are people who are non-technical, purely non-computer science, okay, non-programmers basically. So they are coming to the RPA. So the BPO candidates I saw in the real time. So my colleagues, some people are like they're just from the BPO background. So they started their career in the call centers, and they are just moving to the some BPO work. Then they move to the RPA. Okay, so the some people they come from the medical background, pharma background. Okay, so because so they are automating the pharma industries, the software manual work. So this is not like a simply, it's not like a simply SAP is coming into the picture. It's not right. Salesforce or SharePoint, right? So these things are all. It's not like a normal a new software. Okay, so it's like a see, it's like a revolution. So why I'm saying the revolution, because 1990s, so 1990s. So if you remember, so that means when the computers come into the picture. So basically before that there is a computers. Before computers come into the picture, so people do manual work, paperwork, right? So in the banks, so what all the industries they are just doing. So in the all the industries, like a bank industry, banks or pharma or medical, right? Every industry, insurance, right? Every industry they are just doing the manual paperwork. They're just storing a lot of records everywhere, not only the banks, schools, universities. Okay, so if you take any sector, oil and gas sector, right? So you can take I mean insurance domain, the pharma industry, medical industry, HR, finance, accounts, everything they are just doing by manually writing into the papers, keeping the records, paper, hard copies, so very safely. But the computers come into the picture, and computers are they are introducing all the industries. They are introducing the computers to store and to make effective research, right? So nowadays, so you can see the computers anywhere in the sense. So if you go to the a cloth center also. So suppose, for example, if we go to the one dress shop also, they are using the computers. So if you go to the medical shop, they are using the computers for doing the pills, right? So if you medical stores, right, stores in the sense of the goods, okay, they're just using the computers to store the stock management, right? So in the same way, nowadays people are introducing the robots in the sense, if I say robot, if I just pronounce the robot word, just think like a software robot, okay? The virtual robot, don't think like a physical robot, okay? Because we're not creating any physical robots here, we're just creating the virtual robots. The robots, they are introducing the robots now, so it is not only the single department, it is in all the departments. Okay, the pharma industries, they are just using the robots. Suppose, for example, let us see uh, we've got insurance domain, right? Let us see. So, is there any clients are there here? Mm, so, see, these are all the industries you can see here. These are all the industries. Automobiles. So automobiles, they are just using the telehealth department. Okay, they are using the bots. They're saying, see here, bots. Okay, bots. So basically, so to differentiate between the physical robots and virtual robots, people call the term called bots. So in the RPA world, people call it as a, how many bots you have deployed, how many bots you worked with, right? So how many bots in the production. So this is a terminology. So people call it as a bot. Okay. So if they call it as a bot, so it's like to differentiate the physical robots and virtual robots, they're just calling as a bots. How many bots you deploy? Like that. See here, bots updated the health department. So see here. So there's a monitoring systems that are airlines. So Uipath bot monitor emails, right, in the COVID-19. So automation, these many. There's a lot of use cases out there. So accelerating their things. Okay. Not only that. So what I work. So let me tell you about my experience. So recently I worked with the insurance domain. So insurance domain. And so previously I worked with the automobiles. So for the automobiles, comparing the price rates, this is and all. After that, so before that, there is a infrastructure domain. This is all. There is a different domains. First of all, you just has to understand that. So RPA is not to build the applications. One point is RPA is not to build any applications. So it's not, RPA is not built for creating the websites. RPA not using to create a mobile applications. RPA is not used to create a desktop applications. Then why RPA? Robotic process automation. Why RPA? The RPA is so to work on top of these applications, on top of these applications in the sense, so how the human is interacting with these applications, in the same way the RPA is also interacting with these applications, right? So how the human is interacting with the applications. So what are the actions? Just can you ping in the chat window? What are the actions human daily interact with a computer? So user actions. What are the actions, user actions? How the user interacts manually with the computer. Just keyboard events, right? What are the keyboard events? Enter, key press, and key down, key up. This is all. We are using the keyboard, a device, to interact with the computer. What is the next device where you interact with the computer? Just type in the chat window. What is the next device where just interact with the computer? You can speak also, or you can just simply chart. You have a chart in this application. Just click on the chart and type your answer. So by using the keyboard events, by using the keyboard device, we are interacting with the computer, right? So what is the next thing? Next device. Monitor, right? Monitor to check, right? Correct. You can send. No need to send privately. Shaker. Sarikonda. Okay, Chandra. You can just directly send through everyone. Send to everyone. Not a problem. Okay. So monitor. Chandra said monitor. Okay, to check some values, to check or verify values through the monitor. Okay, what is the next device? We'll interact with mouse. Yeah, correct. So funny. Check. It's click activity. Double click. Right? Double click or scroll down. Scroll down or scroll up. This is all right. So key down, key up. So these are all the things we're interacting with. These are all the activities, events we're performing with the mouse or keyboard and monitor, right? So to interact with any application, okay. Not only the applications, you can have a files. What is the files? What are the files, file formats we are interacting with? .pdf, some PDF files. .docx. Then what are the files we are interacting? Just ping in the chat window. What are the files we are interacting? Excel, perfect. Dot XLSX. Excel files, basically Excel files. CSV files, .csv files. .txt files. Text files. There is a different files, file formats we're interacting with, right? So the PDFs, docx, the PowerPoint, Excels, right? There's a lot of files we are interacting. There are a lot of files we are interacting. A lot of events we are just performing the keyboard events and sending the hotkeys in the sense you're just performing the some a shortcut keys like a Control C, Control V, Control A, right? So these are all the things where just interact with the computer by using the keyboard events and mouse events and checking the monitor, the value like that. Okay, so let us see here. Basically, we're saying that RPA is a code free. One point you have to understand, code free in the sense 95% we're not going to write any code. 95%. Okay, so if it involves a lot of code, so that's not like a the RPA. The meaning of RPA is like a code free, building the bots. So we're just using by using the robotic process automation, we're building the bots. By using the robotic process automation technology, we are creating the bots. We're not creating the applications. We're not creating the websites. We're not creating the mobile apps. We're not creating the desktop applications. We're not creating anything. We're just creating the bots. So what do you mean by bot? The bot is acting as it is like a human. Okay. So it's automation means without human interaction. The bot is a software. The bot is a software, but it is a mimicking the human. Mimicking the human means how the human is interacting with the computer by using the keyboard events, mouse events, monitor events, and interact with the multiple files. In the same way, the robot also, the bot also interact with the same way. Okay, so let us see one small example. So suppose, for example, I'm just using the let us and not only that, so you can it will interact with the OS operating system. OS in the sense, so what is the computer name, create folder, create file, right? So and so clipboard, there's a clipboard activities, copy the clipboard, these things and all. There is a lot of things. So it will interact with the operating system. OS means operating system. So it will interact with the operating system. It will use the keyboard events, mouse events, and these things and all. Let us see a small example. So if we, I'm just using the one Uipath. Let us, for the temporary purpose, let us see through demo or day one. So here, let me just see here. What are the programming languages? Which programming language here? Just type the programming languages in the chat. Which you just know the word. That's it. That's enough. Like C is one programming language. What is the other programming languages? Programming languages. C sharp. Okay. So all others, please participate in the chat window. Okay. Java. Perfect. VB. Then which programming language? You just heard the name. That's it. You don't need to know the language. Just type the chart window. What are the programming languages? Python, Silverlight. It's like a framework. Silverlight is a framework, not programming language. Okay. PowerShell. Okay. There is a lot of programming. .NET, right? C# .NET. These are all the programming languages. Okay. If you take the programming language, okay, these are all the different type of companies, right? In different, suppose mobiles, if you just take the mobiles, what are the mobiles you have? So you can just type the Vivo is one mobile. Okay, Oppo is one mobiles. Okay, Samsung, iPhone, right? So these are different companies. In the same way, programming language is a concept, and it is a step-by-step structured way. So you are just arranging the each and every step by step, and it will work as per our design, right? So these are all the different type of programming languages. So mobiles, if you take the mobiles, so there is a different type of mobiles: Vivo, Oppo, iPhone, so Samsung. Okay, so there is a lot of MI phones, right? MI phones, Redmi, these things are all there. But RPA, robotic process automation. So what is a robotic process automation? Is also a concept. There is no separate tool for that. It is a concept. It's a concept. It involves like a, so we're just creating the bots, and it is a code free. So what is the different type of RPA tools available in the market? There is a almost, I can say, the 50 plus tools are there. Tools are available. Okay, so few are the like a automation anywhere. Suppose let us see here. So these are all the things available. See here. These are all the values. So let me zoom it out. You can see. See here. You can just see here. Uipath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, Nice, Firefox, Soft Motive, Automation Edge, Another Monday, Work Fusion, right? So NTT, AntWorks, okay, Datamatics, Help System. Not only that, there is a lot many RPA, lot many tools are available in the market. Almost 50 plus tools are available in the market. So those will satisfy the RPA technology. Okay, so it's like automating the processes. Okay, but who is the leader in this? Who is the leader? Who is the which RPA tool we have to use? The top three leaders are these things. The top three leaders are these three: Uipath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism. These are all the top three leaders in the market. So in that, so the first top one is like a Uipath. Uipath is the top most. So from the last 3 years onwards, so it's like a first one because it has a capability. So if I ask what is the difference between the Vivo and Oppo and iPhone MI, so all are having the same capability, right? Same capability in the sense the basic functionality is the same. So you can just take your photos, right? Record the videos, you can call to the someone else, right? You can receive the calls, you can send the message, you can use the WhatsApp, right? In the phones, you can just do any basic functionalities. But what is the difference? Why these many companies are there? The company to company is a little different. Okay, some Vivo mobile models having the performance is very speed, right? Performance wise, it won't stuck. You can say, right? So like some phones, this phone iPhone is like it has this, that mean a lot of features, extra features. So MI has it. You can say each company has their own unique capabilities apart from the general capabilities, right? It is a satisfied the mobile phone functionality. You see, if you say one item, you can say this is a mobile phone, so it has to satisfy some functionalities like you have to, you are able to call, you are able to receive the calls, you are able to send a message, you are able to retrieve the message, you are able to open the Bluetooth, on the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi. These things are internet access. These things are all is the mobile phone. If you just say this is a mobile phone, then it is a general functionalities. Apart from these general functionalities, they has the quality, they has the quality differences there. Okay, so between the company to company in the same way. So why this many programming languages we require? Can't we have a single programming language is not enough? In the same way, Java has some capabilities, VB has some capabilities, Python has some capabilities. Apart from the normal generic programming language, so you can do the same program in the all these things, but the syntax wise or the number of lines code, these are all the difference from each and every programming. In the same way, RPA, robotic process automation, is a concept to automate any mundane, repetitive, time-consuming tasks. Okay, any work. If the human is doing this type of work, so if it is a manual work, so we can automate those kind of things by using the RPA tools. Like that, so you have an automation anywhere. The thing is a Blue Prism, Uipath. Okay, so this is a Uipath is a right now it is a leader because so you can say this all the phones. So you can say one company is a leader, right? So you can say iPhone is a leader or anything, so leader, right? So it has the more capabilities, more functionalities, more flexible, more user friendly. In the same way, Uipath is like this has a lot of functionalities. That's why. So from the last 3 years onwards, it is a leader in the market. Uipath. And also nowadays people are moving from other RP tools to the Uipath technology. So some people there, some organizations, they are just doing the automation work by using the automation anywhere or Blue Prism. So earlier they're just converting those bots to the Uipath. So by using the RP tool, what we create, we are creating the programs or softwares, right? What we create, we're creating the bots. What is like a software? Okay, UiPath. Why UiPath is why UiPath we required it is a top. A few reasons is like it is a free. Yeah, it is having the free version. It's not fully free. It's having the two things: community version and enterprise version. So if you go to the just simply UiPath.com, just type the uipath.com. So you can see this is the Uipath page. So with the title itself, you can just read it out. We make a robot so people don't have to be a robot. Got it? That means the thing is the main funda here is like a, so the robotic work, the people are doing the same type of work every day going to the office and checking the mails. If this kind of mail comes, and so go and check the data, so and reply to them, so from the data, or sending the mails, sending the Excel files. This is every time they're doing the same type of work repeatedly. That is like a robotic work. So some people like that, it's like a robotic life. Every day you are doing the same type of work from the morning to evening, right? It's like a robotic kind of work. So here they are saying that we make a robot so people don't have to be a robots. That's the thing. Just click on the try UiPath free version. It will redirect you to the cloud. Log in with the any account, your Gmail account basically. Continue with the Gmail. So if you already logged in with your Gmail, you can just click on the continue with the Gmail. Otherwise, you can just simply it will ask you to which Gmail account you have to log in. Once you click on the Gmail account, so it will just open the cloud application. So in the cloud application, you can download the software. So it is a home. From the home, you can see in the right hand side, so design and workflows using the UiPath Studio. Click on the download studio or Studio X. Click on the download studio and Studio X. It will download you to the .msi file. So just specify the location and click on the .msi. So this MSI, once you, there's no that much different type of steps to involved into the installation. It's very easy. Once it is downloaded, just double click on that, it will install into your system. Okay. So we're just talking about UiPath. So why, see here, it is a community edition, is a free. This is a community edition. This is a free. They give the for free. It's not like a fully free for everyone. It is a free for the researchers, free for the students, free for the investigators. I mean, if you want to do the R&D, so you can just download the free version and you can just work on that. Okay. And also for the training, for the students, for the learning, everything is it's a free, not for the commercial use. So if you just create your bots and you're gaining some amount out of that, so you should not use the free version. And also the bigger companies not use the free versions. Smaller companies, they said smaller companies they can use the free version. Okay, the free version community edition is there. There is a lot of things are there, but it is a user friendly or it's easy to use compared to the other things. And forum is there. Forum means, see here, once you download, see here, once you download, just double click on that, so it will install into your system. That's it. Forum is there. Yeah, forum.uipath.com is there. So what do you mean by forum? So this is a forum, is like a one URL, one website where you can where there is a lot of experts are available online. Okay. So this is a forum, lot of experts available on online, and the UiPath specialist, the UiPath core team, all they are just daily monitoring this forum. So if you have any doubt, or if you just stuck somewhere, so you can just simply go to the forum and log into the forum by using your Gmail account, and you can just simply raise your doubt. Okay, so they will just reply to that. Okay, suppose for example here some doubts, they just write down. Okay, so here they are saying this is a one person they're just mentioning, and there is a lot of experts are there. They will just reply to your doubt. If you stuck anywhere in the RPA while doing some projects, if you stuck anywhere, there is a lot of experts to help online every time. Okay, they will just give the screenshots, and they will just help through this. And also not only that, not only the helping, and if you have any new idea, suppose if you just find in UiPath, so I am facing this is a bug, or this is not working properly, or you have a new innovation idea, you can suggest to them by just creating the idea here. Okay, so you have a categories, you can learn the news, they will just publish the news also here. So if you just release, they release the new version, they give all the features to the see, they recently released this one 20.10. Okay, so they will just explain what is there in the 20.10. So if you have any doubts, you can just simply ask the questions on that particular forum. So this is a forum. Okay, so forum is there, and they provide the a free version, easy to use. Forum is there, and academy is there. Academy is like a free education. This is academy.uipath.com. Just type the academy.uipath.com. So this academy is like a freely. There is a lot of certificates it has. Okay, so you can learn free of cost. They provided, UiPath provides the lot of certificates here. There is a lot of courses available. If they release a new version, then they will just release the course for that. See here, these are all the certificate. These are all the different type of courses. So 1 hour, 10 minutes. This is a UiPath Action Center. What is a clipboard activities in the UiPath 8 minutes? This is a piece of suppose how to use a for each and parallel for each and data centers, get files and folders. So using the UiPath, these are all the free, lot of free. There is a free and paid is also there, but paid only for the enterprise people who purchase uh, the UiPath enterprise version. Okay, so this is a free versions, and also here there is a lot of free versions are free certificates, free courses are available. Okay. Products, these are all the products categories. Okay, so you can just search by using the English and Russian, Japanese, these things. No? There, yeah, levels. So here, beginner, intermediate, advanced level. So this is beginner, just start with the beginner, and you can complete the beginner certificates and the intermediate certificates. It's like a journey. Every path is like a journey. So it's not like it's just one time we learn and that is enough. Not like that. Okay, because tomorrow or today they may release a new version, new future. Okay, so so we should know about that new features. They will release the certificate, our course in this academy. So we have to learn that course academy to upskill ourselves. So every times we have to upskill ourselves. Okay, so I said RPA, why the UiPath is in the top positions. It's a free to use. That means it's a freely you can just use free software as well as the user friendly. Okay, so RPA, you understand, right? RPA. So in the RPA, so these are all the small features I already explained. So it's like a works in existing process. Because if you introduce any SAP or Salesforce, any separate technology, separate new technology, what we have to do? We have to change the existing process. Earlier they are just doing the different process. We have to change a little bit in the existing process. If you introduce any new software into your organization, you have to change the process, existing process. But here RPA is not like that. So you don't need to change existing process. It will not disturb existing process. How you are interacting with the existing process as a human, in the same way robot is also working in the same way. Okay, so no need to change existing process. And 24/7, don't get sick leaves or vacational leaves, not required, because as it is a software, it runs 24/7. That's the advantage. Okay, so now we're working for the we're working as a humans, as an employee. It will work, they will work like 8 hours per day or 9 hours per day, right? But And also they need the weekends, they need the occasional leaves, human may sick, right? So, but the robot, as it is software, it will work 24/7, so and it's like a more productive. And also minimal errors. So as a human, if the human is doing the same type of work years and years, suppose 10 years onwards, they are working, but even sometimes there is a possibility to do the mistakes. Yeah, Shravan, you want to ask some questions? Hello, Shravan? Okay, so then work with the unstructured data. Unstructured data in the sense, so if you just see the structure and unstructured means, so structured data, the data which just uh, uh, place in the tabular format. So what is a tabular format data? Tabular format data is like a Excel is a tabular format data, right? CSV is a tabular format data. CSV means comma separated values. That is a tabular format data. So what is unstructured data? Just ping in the chat window. What is unstructured data? This is structured data. Why I'm saying this is Excel and CSV is a structured data, because this is a data is sit in the rows and columns. Okay. So what is unstructured data? So PDF is unstructured data. MS Word document is unstructured data, because that is not a proper format, right? So it's not like a rows and columns. It's not like a rows and columns. Text file is unstructured data. So it will work with unstructured data also. Okay, and no coding is required. That means it's like a code free. You can call it as a code free, but 95% coding is not required. A 5% the coding is required. A very little, very minimal cases, but in that case they can use any language. So any of these languages. Okay, Java, .NET, PHP, Java, C++, Python, anything they can use. Okay, that the facility is also there. They can just use the simply the code. Also the 5%, 95% we are not going to write any code. So why we are not writing any codes? If without writing codes, how it will work? Suppose let us see. So let us see. So I want to create a one folder in the desktop, my desktop. Okay, so create folders. There is an activity to create a folder. Just drag and drop and specify the path. So where you want to write a code. Suppose here I want to create a folder here. So I'm just shift right click, copy as a path, and go here and paste the path here. Okay, instead of desktop, suppose so India. Okay, so this is like a creating. So what we are doing, so we're just creating the folder. So how you are doing the creating folder? How you are creating the folder? The human, any type of work is able to automate by using the ready-made activities. Okay, so how we are creating the new folder here? So right click and new and folder, right? Okay, if we just create India, you can create a folder like this, right? So let us move this and the auto. Okay, you can create a folder like this. Let us create a, see here, right, let us create a there is a ready-made activity available in the so activity, if you say activity means it is like an action done by the user is called activity. What is the actions like a human performs? The action, the keyword actions, most monitoring actions, most actions, right? Operating system, clipboard, create a folder, create a file, these are all actions. Interacting the files, these are all actions. Any action is done by the user is called activity. You can call it as an activity. So you have a ready-made activity. You just drag and drop. You're not writing any code, but you are just drag and drop and arranging the logics. What is the parameters you require? So if you just drag in the create folder, and you have to specify so which folder has to create and what the path of the folder. Just click on the run here. So go to the debug here. Just click on the debug and click on the run. I'm just showing this example. Don't worry about this UI, what I'm doing in this Uipath Studio. This is a Uipath Studio. See here, India is created. So inside that, suppose for example, you have to create another folder like a Andhra Pradesh AP. Let us run. We'll create a AP. So creating a simple files, one file, one folder, it's not like a big thing, right? So it's not like a big thing. But so how we want to create a folders within that? Suppose for example here, so how many folders are there? India folder is there, within that AP folder is there, right? But here inside that, if you want to create a multiple folders, so let us take anything like a suppose uh, so robot has to read these districts and it has to create a folder. So that is the task. If we just do this one, so robot has to read the districts and create a folder. So here, create a folder. So just drag, copy how the human is doing usually. This it's a monitor event is performing the monitor event is from the monitor we're just copying some text. Okay, right click on that, copy text and go to the folder, go to the folder again and create a folder and name that folder is like a Anantapur. This is a human is doing the manual. Got it? So let us again just copy the another text, right click, copy and go and create a folder, give that name. So it's a human is doing. So but the same way, so let us give the same work to the robot. So robot is like a, so just use the data scraping. There is a data scraping is there, facility to read the data from the website. So any type of data. Suppose for example, let us see here. So this is the data, right? So I'm just using the data scraping and click on the next button and select any cell in the table format. So I'm just selecting the any cell. Then once you select the any cell in the tabular format data, whether it is a website or web application, Windows application, not a problem. Okay, so it is identified. You selected the table cell. Would you like to extract the data from the whole table? So what it is asking? It is asking, so you selected the table cell. Do you want to retrieve the entire data? Just click yes. So what it will do? It will just extract the entire data from that web application. See here, entire data from that table. Let's click on the finish. So if you want to get the only 100 rows or 10 rows, you can just specify the number of rows, or if you just specify the 0, that means it will extract all the data. Click on the finish. It is asking again the do you have a data in the multiple rows or not? Sometimes we're just having the data in the multiple rows, multiple pages. So it's the first page, you have to click on the next page, you have to click on the next page, like that, right? So but in this case, in this scenario, we don't have a data in the multiple pages, and just that's why I'm just clicking the no button. Okay, now, so this is arranging the logic automatically. Okay. So this is the output of this one is a data table. Output of this one is a data table. Do not worry about what I am doing, because I'm going to tell each and every part in this, whatever the screen you're seeing now. Okay, variables, arguments, imports, everything I will tell in the coming days. Don't worry. Just to tell you about the capability of the I bought RPA and just. So once you just use this one, there is a for each item, for each row. So first one is a row, right? This is the first one is each and everything is a row. Second row, third row, fourth row. Fourth row, row means entire a record, right? So for each row, if you want to perform the for each row, you have to take, right? So for each, just type the for each activity. For each every action we have an activity. So you see here for each row is available. Just drag and drop, and for each table, the output of this extracted the structured data having this output. This is a data table. Just give the data table here for each of these data table. This is a table. Okay, this is a table, and this row represents like each row, each line, right? I'm just dragging, moving this create folder into this inside the loop, inside this loop. Okay, so once you insert the slope, so then we have to create a folders. Suppose let's use this one slash plus here. This is a district name. So from where we can get the district name? By using this row bracket open double quotes. What is the column name? Suppose this is a column name, right? This is a column. District is a column name. Just copying this column name and specify that dot toString. So I will just tell you what is the dot toString. This is now see here. So we have a row. That row, within that row, which column we have to specify. Let us try to run the same thing. So we have a folder. This folder is empty. Run this project. You can see the robot is creating the folder. See here, this is created all the folders, but in within less than a second, right? See here, that's the capability of the robot. So it is created the folders. Okay, so it's created the folders within that. So again, if you want to create a what is the headquarters within that folders, you can create a headquarters of that folder. Okay, so let us do the same thing, copy paste. I'm just doing the copy paste here, plus slash plus a row of what is the headquarter. This is a headquarter, right? Double quotes using the headquarter dot toString. We're just giving the column names. So what it will do? So let us remove the entire data. Remove the entire data. Okay. So remove and just run it. Will create a folder of the district name, and within the district name again it will create a headquarter of that district. Suppose if you go to the Prakasham is the district, if you go to the Prakasham, Ongole is the headquarter. Got it? So Krishna, Machilipatnam, right? Karnool. So the districts, so Vishakhapatnam is the district. Okay. Like that. So you're just scrapping the data and just simply create this many things. So you can just do many things by using this data scrapping and this things. Let us do few more things like by using this one. So I just want to create one text file, the population. So let us create one text file here inside that. So to create a text file like a write text, just drag the write text file. So you have write text file. So what I'm saying is each and every action having the, so these are all the actions which we are performing, the OS actions, creating the folder, creating the files, these things. Let's create a file here. The file name is like a slash info.txt. So inside that headquarters. So what is this in info.txt? Like a, suppose the population is like the population is row of population. Okay. These are simple things. We're not doing much things. We're just arranging the logic by just drag and drop the actions and doing the simple things. Yeah, it is created. Prakasham, Ongole is a info.txt. If you open the info.txt, population is this much. So see here, the Prakasham population is this is the text. It is written here. Got it? So this is a one example how the user can just do the things. Okay. Suppose now, so we have a data. This one is the data, right? So we have data. But here, let us take the headquarter. Suppose it has to open the Chrome, expand this our requirement, expand our requirement. Okay. Chrome, and it has to go to the Google and type one headquarter like a Anantapur or Chittur, anything. Suppose Kadapa, right click, copy, and check here, whether in Kadapa. Okay, this is coming. So whether in Kadapa it is coming. So what has to do the same thing for each and every row? What it has to do, it has not only the creating the info.txt in the same way, it has to create what is the weather in Kadapa, that whether it has to take the picture, it has to take the picture of this one, right? This one picture, save this one into the same Kadapa location. So let us go to the India folder, Andhra Pradesh folder, Kadapa, where's our Kadapa district, Kadapa. Inside that, this is like a 2020, what is the today's date? 10/31. So now today, so .png, right? The robot has to do this kind of thing also. Okay. See here, if we go to the Kadapa district, where's the Kadapa districts? Not only the info, we have image also, but the weather of that particular day. Okay, that particular day. So it's not only executing one time, so it is executing every day. Every day robot has to wake up and go to the Google search and search for that particular weather for the that headquarters and take a picture and take that into the one location. Let us do that one also. So see here what we done. We open the Google, right? We open the Google. Let's open the Google. So here, to open any application, so we are opening the open browser, right? That's the activity. So what I said, everything, we're not writing any code, but every action we have a ready-made activity available here. We open the browser, just drag and drop the open browser inside the for each activity, and what you have to open. So it is asking, so what is the URL of that? So this is a URL. I'm just copying this URL and I'm just telling to the robot, so open to this URL, and also you can specify the type of the browser. See here, property. So you have a properties panel and activities panel. Each activity has a properties. See different properties. Properties means the fields. Suppose if you take the mobile has a properties like what is the mobile number, mobile color, mobile internal memory, mobile front camera size, right? These are all the properties. In the same way, we have properties. In the properties, the browser type is like a, you can specify which browser we have to open this google.com, whether it's an Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Edge, or Chrome. Let us specify the Chrome here. So it will open the Chrome, So, and if you want to maximize this browser, maximize window is there. So normally if you open, if the browser is open, suppose this is like a, this is like this one. If you want to maximize, normally you're just click on the maximize button, right? In the same action. So everything, if you want to close, there is a close tab is there. If you want to maximize, minimize is there. Just type minimize window is also there. Okay, we're just maximizing the window, and what we are doing is we're just typing into. Type into is the activity to type any text into the any text boxes. So if you type in here text, there is a text box type into. Or if you type anything here, text box here we're typing something, there's a text box type into. Okay, so each and every action, what I'm saying is here is each and every action done by the user is called an activity. Okay, so this activity, every action has a one activity. So now we are typing, we have to type here, right? So what we have to type here, just do the type into activity, drag and drop the type into activity, indicate on the screen. So we have to specify where to type, what to type, right? So you just adding the type into, but it is asking, so where to type. So once you click on the indicate, it will allow you to the select each and every element in the screen. See here, it is we are able to select each and every element in the screen. It will allow each and every element in the screen. So we have to specify where to type. Here we have to type, right? So that's why I'm just clicking this one. Well, we have to tell to the robot, here you have to type what to type. So this text we have to type, you have to type this is not, right? So we just indicated the text box where to type, and the next thing is like a what to type. Here what to type, so what we typed, so whether in weather, right? Weather in Kadapa, right? Copy this one, weather in Kadapa, and here give the double quotes weather in Kadapa. But here, so weather in is a common. Kadapa is every time. We're in the for each, right? We're in the for each row, each row. First time it has to type with the weather in Anantapur. Next time weather in Chittur, weather in Kakinada, weather in Guntur, weather in like that, right? So then you should not hard code Kadapa instead of Kadapa. So it will come. We're just using the plus operator to concatenate the string. So how can we get the headquarters? See here we wrote the headquarters message, right? We're just using. So this is a headquarter. Okay, this will come each and every row headquarter. So here headquarter. So once we types, what we will do, whether in Karpa, what we are doing, what is the action we are performing here? Just type in the chat window. Well, after typing, what is the action we have to type? What is the action we are performing? Just ping in the chat window. So what my question is like a whether in Ongol what we are just performing action. We're just pressing the enter, right?
Enter.
Yeah, enter. Let us do the enter here. So after type here, so just press the enter. So you can see the plus button here, right? See here, there is all the keys available, the back button, cap lock, control, right? Delete button. So the keys which you are seeing in your keyboard, so all the keys are available, F1, F2, F3, right? So it has, there is a lot of things. What we have to do, enter. After typing, just press enter. So once you go press enter, what will happen? Just do the same thing in here. Once you type enter, what will happen? You open the browser, and here you have to take a picture of this one. Take a picture. So to take a picture, again another action. Take screenshot. Just drag and drop the take screenshot, and click on that. And which one? You have to take this picture or this picture or this picture. So we need the entire this picture, right? So take it, okay, take a picture, take a screenshot. The output of this one is create a variable img, any variables. I will tell you what is a variable arguments, this is not. And once you take a picture, so what we've done, so once you take a picture, you're saving, right? You're saving in the same way. You just use the save image. What I told you, so every action which is performing by the user, the the same action activity is available in the activities panel. Almost 500 above activities are available in the activities panel. Okay. So after saving, we just specifying the where to save. So here, what I'm just using this one as info, the same thing, copy, paste. So because we have to save in the headquarters folder as a today's date, right? png, what is the 2020 10 31 .png, right? .png. But here is 2020 10 and 31 is a hard-coded value. Okay, hard-coded value means it will change tomorrow. That's why what I'm just doing, so I'm just doing the dynamic thing. Dynamic thing means now dot to string. You have to specify the format. Now means it will give the current date and time. So specify the y is a year, is a month, dd is a day. So this will come as like a year, month, and date. So you can specify anything. So not only the you can just press hyphen. These things are all years, dates, times, everything you can just specify. .png, save. It will save. Once it is saved, so we will close the browser. We will close this one. Close this browser. Okay. Close this browser. So how can we close? So we can just close this browser by using the again close tab. You have a ready-made activity. Just drag and drop into the browser, this browser. So it will close. No need to mention anything. Okay, it will close automatically. And it will go for the next iteration. Let us go to here, remove entire thing, run our bot. Actually, what we have to do, the human has to create a folder in the district name. Within that folder, it has to create another folder with the headquarter name, and it has to go to the google.com and search search that google.com, the weather in the headquarters, and create a folder and information file, info file by using this population, and it will create a weather folder also, right? So what I'm saying is here is once you take this take in the picture, so I'm just specifying the wait before 2000 milliseconds. So before taking the screenshot, just wait 2000 milliseconds. Okay, the 60 milliseconds is 1 second, so 2000 milliseconds. Just wait 2000 milliseconds before taking the screenshot. And just you can mention 2000 or 3000 or 5000 milliseconds. Let us take yeah, our code is ready. Let's build this one. See how the process is executing. The process will take the data and go to the each and every folder, and it will perform the action. Kakinada. So do you understand? So the bot is doing, so we're not doing anything. So the robot is doing, it has the capability to do this kind of work, not only to interact with the folders and creating the folders and files. It is having the capability to read the mails, send the mails, send the reports as the mails, and it will create one invoice every day. So suppose you have a Excel has all the employee details and salary details of the month. So every time the robot, every month end, the robot will just read the Excel and take each and every row from that Excel. It will prepare the invoice for that particular, basically the salary slips. Okay, it will create and it will send to the particular employee. So it has a capability to the read the. It is like a connector. Uipath is like a robotic process automation is like a connector. Because why I'm saying the connector, because it will connect to the anything. It will connect to the website, it will connect to the data desktop, it will connect to the SAP system, Salesforce system, database, Excel, reading from the data from the Excel, writing the data to the Excel, interacting with the Word applications, PowerPoint applications. It will just interact with the CSV, text files, and not only that, so the service now, any application it will interact. There is a ready-made activities available in this thing. Okay, ready-made activities, no need to write a code. 94% we're not writing any code here. The bot is run, right? Ran, completed, the process is completed. If you go to the Anantapur is a folder, and this is a image which it is created Anantapur weather. See, Anantapur weather is this one. Okay, it's created the image as well as a text files of the population. Go to here, Prakasham, just go to the Prakasham district. Goal is a headquarters. See the number. So if you run the tomorrow's file, it will be available here. Okay, tomorrow's file. So here this is weather in Mongol 26. Okay, text file, the population. Got it. So basically this is the thing. So suppose for example, let me publish this one. So you can have two different things, two types of bot. If you just use the RPA, a robotic process automation, you can just satisfy the robotic process automation methodology by using the any type of tool in the market. Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, UiPath, anything. Yeah, the people can call it as like a, so how many unattended bots, how many attended bots are available in your organization? Okay, there is a two types of bots. We call it as a bots. This is now it is a bot, one bot, right? So we call it as a bot. Is that bot? The bot. So this bot is like a piece of software, right? the bot in this bot. So how there's a two different type of bots, two types of bots. So what are the two types? One is a attended bots. Attended bots means the human and the user will work together and complete the whole process. Okay, so human is the human is triggering the robots. Okay, on demand. Suppose if they want, they can develop the on demand robots. Let us see here. I'm just publishing this one into the orchestrator. I will tell you how to publish. What is this publish? These things are later in the later point of time. So you have a Uipath Assistant. Once you just install your Uipath, once you download the Uipath and you just install this Uipath Studio.msi, you can find UI. Just type the UI. You can find the two things. One is a Uipath Studio and Uipath Assistant. Okay, so Uipath Assistant. Let us go to the orchestrator, my orchestrator. I'm just going to this orchestrator, these things and all to just make you understand the capability of the Uipath. That's it. Okay. So let us go to the automation, or let's go to the go back to the old version. Remove the old version. Okay. Okay. Process, create a process. So whatever the process we just deployed today, day one, that came here, and I'm just giving the robots. Don't worry about these all the things, because I will tell you each and everything in detail. Okay. Yeah, inside the AP, I'm just removing entire thing. Okay, let us trigger this one from the robot. So how many are there? Attended, unattended. Attended, unattended. In this sense, attended is a human will trigger on demand whenever they want, and the unattended is like a, so it is a schedule base. You are just scheduling the robot. So based on the schedules, it will just open and complete the work and send the mails like that. Okay. So your human judgment, human involvement is not required in unattended robots. Okay, let us see here in the empty folder is there. Okay, so what we can do simply, you can have an assistant. You can trigger whenever you want. So see here, you can trigger whenever you want. Let me. You can trigger from the website also. Suppose, for example, see here, jobs. Go to the jobs. You can trigger the job by using just start the job. October day one. Select the robots. Start. So what it will do, it will just trigger the robot from here. So trigger that this robot is triggering the assistant, and it is doing the whatever the work we are doing here. Got it? We're triggering from the orchestrator, and it is doing this as it is like here. So and the code. Let me stop the bot. Okay, let me stop the bot. Here I'm just stopping the bot robot. Okay, and here Anantapur, this image came. Good. So from where we just ran this one. So we just ran this robot not from the studio, and we are running from the orchestrator cloud. This is a cloud website. Okay. So we can just run from the cloud, as well as let me open this one as well. Initially we open the open browser and give you the URL here. The URL here. You have to give in the double quotes. Give the URL here. Go. Maximize window. Okay, and publish. Once you publish, it will ask you to. Please do not worry about this, all the things what I'm just doing, because everything I've been just explained. That's what we're going to learn in the coming days. The latest version is available. I'm just using the latest version here. So what I want to tell you is like, okay, so here I'm just closing the Uipath Studio also. Okay, so there's no Uipath Studio, there's no text file. Let's take the text file, save into the desktop. Yesterday, close this one, close this also. But I'm just closing all the things and also remove the entire this data. Okay, so we don't have a Chrome available, right? We don't have a Chrome available, and we just opening this simply this folder inside this folder. Now, what I'm just doing, so you'll see here, I just understanding. See here, so we don't have a Chrome available, right? What I'm doing is let me just log into our processes by using the my mobile. Okay. Let me using my mobile, and so using my mobile, I'm triggering the robot. Let us see here. Yeah, I just started the robot from my mobile. Then I am not able to show what is going on in my mobile. But see here, once I triggered the robot from my mobile, I just started my the robot from my mobile. So you see here, the robot is executing. So wherever the system is, but don't worry. So but you can just trigger your robots from your mobile. You can trigger the robots from you can schedule the robots every 1 hour every day. This is not available, right? So I just triggered the robot from my mobile. So why I'm saying this one is that the capability, there's a capability to automate the robots or the processes and schedule the bots, that is the unattended bots. You can say unattended means the human attendance is not required, human judgment is not required, human intervention is not required. So the robots will work by using some schedules. Based on the schedules, if you schedule every 1 hour, it has to run every 1 hour. It will go and just take the inputs and type this each and every thing, and it will take the basically the uh, temperature, right? It's the one capability. So don't think like, so what is the use of if you take the temperature, what is the use for this? So this is one example to just tell the capability. So what we learned here, so we're able to extract the tabular format data from the website. It may be now it has some number of records, right? Just imagine you have hundreds and hundreds of records every day. That records will change. Don't think about only the district and headquarters. Then think about a table format is available, the shares or anything is available, items available in the website, the tabular format data. So you are taking the data from that table and creating the folders, creating this open another website and searching. So you just interact with the two websites. If you just copy the values from the one website and storing it to the another website, we created the folder, we created the file, we created the image file. Okay, so we're just taking the capturing the one image, right? So these are all the small capabilities. You have a click, a double click. Okay, copy the CS or CSV. Let me show you that also. Uipath Studio. Okay, see here, our bot finishes the work just now. So 8:17, 19. That is the time now. 8:19. Okay, let's go Davari. Elur, not Elur weather. Just imagine, so to do this kind of task by the human, so the creating the folder and creating the headquarters, creating the image file, take a picture, this is all, it will take a lot of time. That's why it will work 24/7. Okay, so it is a very faster than the human, 3 times faster than the human. So That is the capability of the. These are two things. One is the unattended bot, and another one is the attended bot. Okay. So attended bots are the bots it's triggered by the user. It's called attended. Okay, so that is a this is the advantages. Is attended and unattended, two types of bots. There's a lot of RPA tools are available in the market, but the leader is the Uipath now. And we will go into the each and every step in the coming days from the Monday onwards. So there's a lot of things I'm going to cover. So what are the three main components: studio, robot, and orchestrator. So we just interact with the orchestrator. There's a cloud application which we publish. The robot is the one which is running in the background. The studio is studio. This is a UiPath studio where we are building the robots. Okay, we're developing the robots. It's like a manufacturing unit. So you're just creating the robots by just drag and drop and arranging the logic into this window. Right? You have a lot of activities are available here. Suppose so the CSV. If you type the CSV to append the CSV, read CSV, write CSV, everything is there. So Excel, type the Excel. So you have Excel like a copy the range, execute the delete the cell, delete the column, filter the data, insert the data, append the data, right? Close the Excel workbook. So there is the activities to interact with the Excel. Just type the mail. So you have a mail like a Exchange mails, IBM mails, IMAP mails, so Outlook mails. So sending the mail, reply to the mail, move mail one folder to another folder, these things and all that. Not only the mail. So you have a suppose clipboard. So the clipboard, so copy the text from the clipboard, get data from the clipboard, or select the data from the clipboard, these things and all that. So suppose so for example, uh, if you want to interact with the service now or anything, so you can just type the MS Word. I want to interact with MS Word. So the word activities are not there. See here, Word, MS Word activities are not there. Okay. So what we have to do, type in the chart window. If you don't have the, app, suppose for example, just take the Ola app. You have to use the Ola app. That Ola app is not there in your mobile. What you do? Type in the chat window or you can speak by unmuting yourself. If you don't have an app into your system, you are installing from the cloud, right? In the same way, you can install the apps from the packages from the cloud. See here, I want to interact the word. So I want to create a, so in the same example, what we can just do in this, so we're just creating this image, right? This image, not the image. We have to place this image into the a Word document. Okay, so just imagine Word document we have to create. The Play Store, yeah, we're just installing from the Play Store. So Word activities are not there. So if any activities are not there, what you can do, you can go to the manage packages. See here, manage packages, click on the manage packages. And here, there is a lot of official releases are there, cloud releases are there. There is a lot of things. Let's type the word here. If you type the word, there is a lot of packages which we have. Package means the collection of activities. Each and every activity is there, right? So there's a lot of activities are there. So the collection of activities called package. See here, so I'm just taking this, just type the word. So then the uipath.word.activities available is officially released by the UiPath. The one is UiPath, right? So take the another things. There's a description. There's a Microsoft is released the activities. So take the UiPath activities. You can just take anything, but they have a one. Suppose you just type the online cabs or anything, remote cabs, anything. Okay, you will find online shopping. You just type the online shopping in the Play Store, so you'll get a lot of applications, Flipkart, Amazon, and there's a lot of applications available in the same way. But at the word, there is a lot of applications are available. You have to take we want the UiPath one, just click on install and save. So then it will install that package into your UiPath Studio. Once it is installed into your Uipath Studio, the activities to interact with the Word application are available into your activities panel. You can utilize that activities. See, it's installed. Let us search now by just typing the word activities. You know that the word activities earlier it is not available. Just type the word here activities are now available. So I can add the picture and right. Then all the activities which you interact with the code applications. Let us do the same thing here. So what I'm just doing here. So append text. I'm just adding the append text. So before using these things and all, I'm just using the Excel application scope. So I will tell you. So all the these things and all. So what we have to do this one. Okay. Copy paste here. Instead of this document or docx, the extension of the document is a docx. Okay, so see here is a document we have just copied, and append the text. What text we have to append? So if you want to add any text to append the temperature or the headquarters, you can just use the headquarters and just using the headquarters, appending the headquarters text. So just drag and drop here, append the headquarters text, and add the picture. If you want to add the pictures, add the pictures. Which picture you want to add? This picture we want to add at the end. So this will add the picture. Okay. So let us uh, run the same thing here. I'm just closing here. Delete this one, and running our process. So what you just learned here, so the thing is, if you don't find any activities to satisfy your requirement, okay, the requirement involves the Word, and the requirement involves the PowerPoint, or requirement involves the any third-party software like a SAP, a Salesforce, ServiceNow, anything, okay, in anything is it involves, then what you can do, if you don't find any activities, what is the next step you have to do? Go to the cloud, install your activities. So it is available in the cloud. If you don't find any activities corresponding to that package, then in the cloud also you can create by your own. That's not a problem. Okay, you can create by your own. Okay, got it. So you can create it by your own the activities, activity package, and you can install to your project, the studio, and you can utilize. Okay, so done. I'm just stopping this one, and let us see whether it will be created. And this is a document. It is created newly. Just open the document, and it will just paste the image here. See here, this is a Anantapur. It is writing and paste the image here. So you can just perform this kind of things. Let's go to the Chittoor district, and this is a document here. Okay, Chittoor, and it taken the image. So this up to now we saw a lot of activities, right? So this adding the picture or finding the picture. This is all level. So I will tell you also what is each and everything in detail. These are variables and arguments. We're just using the variables and arguments. What is the variables? These are all the variables we just use, and there's arguments also there. I will tell you. And what we are going to do, so in the coming days, this is string methods, so manipulating the strings, and log and debug programming. The programming in the sense, the programming concepts is, it's not like a writing the code. Everything is available ready-made here. If you have a if condition, if you want to use the if condition, just drag if condition, just drag and drop here, if condition. That's it. Okay, the condition, what is the then block, what is the else block? That's it. Okay, so if you have a while loop is there, ready-made while loop. Okay, so do while is there, everything is there, programming concepts are there. So you have given the condition and do the whatever you want. And for each loops, everything is available in this code. We're not writing the code, but we are just drag and drop arranging the logic based on the some conditions. Okay. What is the next activities? We will see the activities in studio and containers, and some examples, some use cases on the dynamic selectors, use cases. In the middle, I will give the use cases. See here in the web automations, you are just interacting with the. We just saw these are all the applications. See here, close tab. We saw already closing to close the any applications. We just close tab. Just drag and drop. Right? Open browser we just saw. And what is that other things we saw here today? The type into, see here, type into we saw, the type into the applications, the weather in, see, weather in, this is the type of we saw, right? Like that, there is a lot of activities to interact with the web application or Windows applications. Those things we will see. Data scrapping, that means we scrap the data from this table, right? In the same way, we have a lot of facility to scrap the data from multiple places. Suppose, for example, uh, people, suppose for example, see here Telangana, Chalana, so unstructured data. So suppose this is a image, site, right? The 4 plus 1 equal to that is the image. Suppose if we just refresh this one, that number will change. This is not text, right? This is not text, just simply add the data. Suppose for example, go to the screen scraping and select this one, screen scraping, select this one. Basically, you can say this is a unstructured data. The text which is there inside the image is called unstructured data. I'm just using the OCR. OCR means optical character recognition. Let us see the OCR. You can just having the OCR engines. A lot of OCR engines are there. You can just use the OCR engines. You see here it is not coming properly. Use the OCR engine, different engines. OCR is not 100% accurate thing. Okay, so let us try. Not selecting, tesseract, any character, scale. See here, got it. So here, by using the Uipath table, you were just able to extract the text. This is the text. This is the text. Do you understand? This is the text. We are just able to extract the. Just refresh the process. Try to refresh here also. Now it is a 7 plus 9, but it is 9 plus 3 equal to a refresh. Then it will extract the current text from that particular image. Okay, so basically that is interact with the OCR, optical character recognition. Let us take this one. Okay. See here, it is extracting the text properly. So OCR anyway, it is not 100% accurate. So it's like a 98% accurate is there. There is a lot of OCR engines are available in the market. Okay, tesseract OCR. OCR means optical character recognition to extract the data from the images, scan documents, these things. There is a scrapping method, so we will going to learn. So use cases in the middle, some use cases. Agent bot is like the bot which triggers on demand. On demand in the sense once user click on that, it automatically triggers. I will see the background processes and use some use cases here. Some use cases, a lot of use cases you will see. Date time manipulations, multi-select, exception handling, operating systems. We are going to, so there is a data tables are there, so there is a lot of manipulations. You can just see here data table. You can just type the data table, close this one, just type the data table. You can find a lot of activities to add the record to the data table, add column, add row, build data table, clear data table, query and lookup, merge, remove the duplicate rows, right? There's a sort the data, everything is there. So those things are all we're going to see in the coming days. Excel operations, the Excel interaction, like basically creating the new Excel, reading the Excel, writing the Excel, these things and all we'll see in the coming days. The use cases for that, email automations, sending the email, receiving the emails, downloading the attachments, check whether the filtering the emails, these things are all we're going to see. And for automation, just now we saw the word a piece of code, so just drag and drop on arranging the logic. The word is like a writing the word and reading the data from the word. PDF automation, the invoices coming from the PDFs, interacting with the PDF and load the data from the PDF to the text file, Excel, like that. Reusable workflows, so we'll just create a reusable workflows and publishing to the orchestrators. Basically, so what we done, creating the assets in the orchestrator, and there is a queue mechanism in the orchestrator. So first in first out queue. basically in the queue mechanism, it will share the robots. So suppose, for example, see here, you have you have many systems. Just imagine you have many systems. Okay, many systems. These are all the robots. Just imagine these are all robot means one systems. So you have an orchestrator. This will just perform the uh, schedule the work to the multiple systems. In the same way, how the doctors, just imagine. So you have a lot of patients are available in the queue in the office, in the hospital. So, but the receptionist will redirect them to the corresponding doctor's room, right? That is consultation room. So you just imagine this, all the four boxes are the doctor rooms, the general doctor rooms. Okay. So which doctor is afraid, the receptionist will send to the that particular doctor. They just imagine all the 4 hours, the same specialization. Okay. So you have a queue. The patients are waiting in the queue. I'm just telling the generic scenario. That's it. Okay. So not patients, patient records. Maybe. Okay. Okay, so state mission, and the finally we will see the robotic enterprise framework. So that is all like a, here you can see the background process, robotic enterprise framework, the agent process, this agent process triggered based on the attended automation, this and all that. So this is all we will see in the coming days. So that is about almost today's demo class. So Monday onwards, the classes that continues so 7 o'clock to 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So it's like a 1.5 hour to 2 hours per day. Okay, and yeah, we're going to see these things and all. Okay, do you have any doubts? You can speak now. Do you have any doubts in the coming about anything? Yeah, your path or how the course or this is not. Do you have any doubts? You can just ping in the chat window, or you can unmute yourself and speak if you have any doubts.
Yeah, hi Sudheer. So Soma this
Yeah,
side.
hi
Hello.
Sompa. Hi Sompa.
Yeah. So how many days will it take to complete this course?
Yeah, so it's like a 30 to 40 hours, I'm saying. Okay, so it may extend sometimes because while you are interacting with some use cases, it's like a 30 to 40 hours.
Okay.
And every day, 1.5 hour to 2 hours will take. 30 to 40 hours usually it will take. Every day, we're just taking 1.5 hour.
Sudhir, as discussed yesterday regarding the timings.
Regarding the
Timings. Is it the same timings
yeah,
or else it
yeah.
may?
We'll see once the batch is from the after 4 or 5 days it is shipped.
Okay,
Anyway,
fine.
one more thing is if you miss any class, do not worry. The recording is available in the particular
Fine,
folder. So the folder we are sharing to you. Okay, no
fine,
problem.
fine.
If you miss sometimes one class, not a problem. You can go to the recording and you can just see. Each class is recorded.
Fine then, fine.
Hi,
The one
this is
thing, yeah,
Sarika.
yeah, sorry.
Hi, is it possible to you schedule it between a 1 to 1.5 hour?
1.5 hour, yeah, 1.5 hour maximum. Yeah, we will go with the 1.5 hour only. Okay. So what I'm saying, sometimes it's not like a, if one topic is going on. So okay, sometimes that topic takes only very little minutes to complete, right? Then
Yes.
those times only you can just go beyond the 1.5 hour. So we'll strictly go to the 1.5 hour. So otherwise, sometimes only go to the 1.5 to 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. 90% practice is required, 90%. So because the RPA, Uipath, so if you want to, nowadays there is a lot of openings are there. People are looking for the RPA experts. Okay, so because there is a lot of work is there, but the candidates are very less in the market. Okay. So what I observed in the market is that people are just learning from the academy, or so just learning. Just learning by listening the videos is not enough. So what I'm saying is just practice every day. That's why we have a lot of use cases. We can go with the use cases, and I will give the use cases to you. So you have to complete these exercises. There's a use case. There's a lot of use cases are there in the middle of the things, and even not only in the PPT. So I will just tell you use cases on that particular topic in every day. That will say a topic. Okay. So you have to complete that use cases, the exercises. If you have any doubts, reach out to me. So and we will complete that exercise in the coming class. So what I'm saying is 90% practice is required, because without practice, just listening the videos and just listening the trainings and go through the some YouTube videos trainings or go through the academy is not enough. Okay. You have to you should have a hands-on experience to get into the RPA developer role. But now it is a really amazing opportunities. A lot of opportunities are available in the market. What I'm saying is there is a opportunities, there is a candidates, but they are not fitting into because I saw that a lot of candidates who are just attending the many interviews, and they are not able to get into the organizations because they are not practiced, that they're just not doing the practice scenario. Okay, they're just simply learning the some interview questions from the internet, and just going with that interview questions, because interview questions are the some interview questions are the static. They can you can find the interview questions in the internet and go through that. But the thing is here, there is some use cases. They will just tell some scenarios. They will just so currently we are doing today. We done one use case, right? They will tell, okay, so there is a data in the website, tabular format data in the website. So you have to take the website, the tabular format data. The robot has to take the district names and the headquarters of that district, and it has to create the folders in the desktop, the district name folder. Within the district name folder, the headquarters folder. Within that, it has to take the weather in that particular city. Okay, that is a use case they will get. So you have to tell, you have to explain how you done this one. Okay, so I am taking the your open browser and go to Google and type into activity, take the screenshot activity, and take the screenshot. The output of the screenshot is the image, and we are just using the same image. Right? These are all the use cases you have to explain. So how you are able to do by using the activity names. That's it. Okay. These use cases we can't predict. In interviews, they will definitely ask the use cases. The use case to use case is totally different. Okay, we can't predict. So when you can able to answer that use cases once you are having the hands-on experience, then you can have it. Like you can tell easily. Okay. From my side, and my request is like a practice is a very important. Every day, just try to spend 3 hours per day to just practice, and 1 hour you can listen here and research in the internet. Also learn more, not only the class. So parallelly, you have to go to the academy.uipath.com and take the course, go through the videos, complete the quiz, and it's a free, right? So you can go through the academy as well as the internet, YouTube, and the class also parallel. Yeah, so
Yeah, Sudhir, so are you going to uh, doing any project by using RE framework in future?
yeah, at the end, while I'm explaining an RE framework, so
Mhm.
we'll take care on simple project and all.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
What are the use cases? The simple things are also as a piece of projects. So you can just take that as a projects. Okay, so what are the real times I'm facing? This is while we're just discussing about the one topic, I will explain what is the use cases of that and what is the key questions on that topic. Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions? Okay, so you are all there in the same group, right? WhatsApp group. So I will update you. Okay, so Monday, same time, the class is there. So the class time is it is changing. I will inform you in the same group. Okay, if you're not inside the group, so just ping me in the WhatsApp. I will add you into the group. WhatsApp. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sudheer.
Bye bye.
Thanks, Sudhir.